I'm Grandma Valerie. I do have a proper name, it's Valerie Wood-Gaiger, but everyone calls me Grandma. It's because I started a little organisation called Learn with Grandma. And I did this because I read this statistic that so many grandparents are looking after their grandchildren nowadays. And I thought, what could I do to help with that? Little things. We can all do little things. I went to Uganda to make a speech, but while I was there I decided to stay for 2 months, thanks to the generosity of the Ugandan people who put me up and fed me and looked after me. Now we've started opening digital inclusion centres, not just for teachers but for the whole community, using technology. What's that got to do with grandparents? Grandparents don't use technology. Well, actually, I'm a great granny and I use technology. But I must admit that most grandparents do not, and most younger people do. We are also losing so much as those pre-digital people pop off. And yet, we have this little machine here that can record it all, just as this machine is recording me now. When I'm dead and gone, you'll be able to hear this and see this and think, what can I do? There's a lady here earlier saying, I want to record my mum. She's told her story of her life. I want to record her. But I'll get my children to do it because they're better at technology than me. It's using technology as the bridge. ICT has divided the generations. The pre-digitals, people of my age, we feel, well, that our skills aren't wanted anymore. But you know what? We can't live without them. We use technology as a wonderful tool. It can transcend across international barriers. But we need a farmer 3 times a day. We need carpenters, we need doctors, I suppose we need lawyers and accountants. But what we need is to keep all of those old skills, all of the history, all of the culture, all of the tradition. And we can all do it using this, a mobile phone. I hope you will. And when you've done it, send it to me on Facebook, Learn with Grandma. There are actually at the moment 25 groups, but they're growing all the time. But you can just upload it onto Facebook and then we can share what you're doing with people in other countries and they might be encouraged to do the same thing. All learning one from another. Intergenerational learning isn't just learning, it's also bonding. It's bringing back the generations. And it's also about having fun. I'm a great believer in fun. Things that you learn because they're dry, that you forget. But things that you learn because they're fun, those are the things you remember. My granny taught me a lot. I'll never forget her lessons. I want you to pass on the lessons that you have got to your descendants. Thank you.